You found it. Your home for the best content on your favorite team, the Fighting Tigers of LSU. Do us a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments below. And be sure to smash that like button. LSU, Florida. Let's go around the room. Theriot, thoughts on LSU, Florida, then we'll get to Russ. Awesome. Great. Thanks. Neato. Perfect.
LSU.
Okay.
I know you do more when baseball season comes around. Because
most of the time.
That's not really like...
It's debatable. If I watch the game.
LSU's going to score 40 points. Jalen's playing, right? That's everything we've heard up to...
Jaden.
Sorry, Jaden.
Yes, Jaden.
Might have had an extra... Thank you. What is it again? Starts with an M?
Mockler.
Thank you, Mockler.
You've had a few Bud Lights on top of whatever it was you were drinking earlier.
At the Chimes. Owen, don't spill the drinks on the Gators.
Dinner tonight is going to be over. So Russ and his wife Kim and Eric and I are going to dinner at Rufino's tonight. Football Fridays at Rufino's are awesome. If you've never been, highly recommend a Friday before an LSU game going to Rufino's. It's a whole vibe, and I'm excited about it. But it's gonna be interesting with you. Oh, dude, we got about a 3-hour dinner.
I think I feel fairly confident that, particularly against this defense of Florida's, which ranks dead last in the SEC, and a number of categories as it relates to 20-yard plays allowed, 30-yard plays allowed, 40-yard plays allowed. If Daniels is okay, LSU puts up 40 at home, and this Florida team, not even against LSU's defense, this Florida's team can't put up 40 points. So I feel comfortable with the LSU victory.
You can hit our music here, Muse, if you would. We're going to get to Ask Ryan and Russ. The one thing that I worry about is
inflation.
When Florida, with respect to football. But yes.
I worry about that.
With respect to Florida, they have offensively looked competent to good twice when they played Vanderbilt, when they played South Carolina. Those are the two worst defenses in the SEC. But the third worst defense in the SEC is LSU. So is that offense able to move the ball and score?
Yes, it will move the ball
against LSU.
Yes, it will move the ball.
And to what tune?
Yes, it will score.
They put up 38 against Vanderbilt, 41 against South Carolina.
The difference, and you're trying to get me upset. The difference is obviously that Vandy and South Carolina don't have an offense close to LSU's. LSU's offense will be scoring almost every time they touch the ball. As a result, that will put more pressure on Florida's offense. They won't be able to execute the same way. So despite the fact that LSU's defense is very bad, I like LSU by 10, 42-30. Oh my God, it almost sounds like I know what I'm talking about.
I like LSU 42-24.
Didn't I just say that?
You said 42-32.
What'd you say?
42-24.
Okay.
It may be 42-41 because LSU's defense is atrocious. I just want to see Jaden Daniels go put up 6 touchdowns and 500
By
yards.
the way, Jaden is still in the running for the Heisman.
So I did want to ask you that. We got 2 minutes for short time. But Russ is a Heisman voter. Would you still vote for him today?
Absolutely.
One?
I have spoken with a number of other Heisman voters, and everybody feels that up until the cheap shot of Jaden, he was having a good game on the road in Tuscaloosa, and had he played for a fourth quarter, his stats would have been excellent. Whether or not LSU wins or loses. By the way, and we never really got to it in the last segment. Boy, I wish we had more time. You know, I don't know if LSU wins that game. I don't think it would have been closer, but I'm not saying LSU would have won that game. But ultimately at the end of the game, Jaden has a very good chance of he should definitely be, if he plays these next few games and has stats that are similar with the performances that he's had up to date, he will very likely be in New York City, and that'll be good for LSU. And if he knocks the ball out of the park, and depending on things happen in other stadiums, he could win the Heisman.
Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact, and be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.